Good afternoon, dear friends. This is Computer Department. Subject Information and Cyber Security. Unit number 5, Firewall and Intrusions. This is lecture 2 on this unit. In the last lecture, we have seen about the introduction about the intrusions and some techniques, their classifications. Okay. Now, the next topic is capability of firewall, limitations of firewall technology. In this technology, two levels are used, that is network level and application level, and next is design goal. Okay, now start with capability of firewall. So what is the capability of firewall? A firewall examines all traffic routed between the two networks to see if it meets a certain criteria. Uh, if it does, it is routed between the network, otherwise it is stopped. A firewall filter both inbound and outbound traffic. It can also manage public access to private network resources such as host applications. It can be used to log all attempts to enter private network and trigger alarm when hostile or unauthorized entry is attempted. Firewall can filter packets based on their source and destination addresses and port number. This is as address filtering. Okay. Firewall can also filter specific type of network called protocol filtering, because the decision of forward and or reject traffic is dependent upon the protocol used. For example, HTTP, FTP, Telnet. Okay. Firewall can also filter traffic by packet, attribute, or state. So this is all about the capabilities of firewall. Okay. Next topic is limitations of firewall. A firewall cannot prevent individual users with modems from dialing into or out of the network by passing the firewall altogether. Right? Employee misconduct or employee misconduct of carelessness cannot be controlled by firewalls. Policies involve the use and misuse of password and user account must be strictly enforced. These are the management issues that should be raised during the planning of the security policy, but that cannot be solved with firewall alone. Okay, got it? Now next is firewall technology. There are two technology using firewall: network level, application layer. Network layer is guard the entire network from unauthorized intrusions. For example, this technology is packet filtering, which simply reviews all information coming into the network and reject the data that does not meet the predefined set of criteria. Okay. Second is application level. This technology controls access on application by application basis. For example, proxy servers can be set up to permit access to some applications such as HTTP while blocking access to others such as FTP. Okay. So these are the two levels, network and application. Next topic is design goal. Firewall are very effective means for network-based security threats. The design goals firewall are as under: all the traffic must pass through firewall, both from inside and outside to inside. Only authorized traffic defined by local security is allowed to pass. Okay. Firewall itself is immune to penetration. Generally, four techniques are used to control access and enforce a security policy. Okay? These are as follows: service control, direction control, user control, and fourth is behavior control. What is service control? Service control determines the type of internet services that allows to access both inbound and outbound traffic. The firewall may filter the traffic on the basis of IP address and TCP port number. The firewall provides proxy software to receive and interpret each service request before passing it on. Second, direction control. Direction control determines the direction in which particular service request may be initiated and is allowed to through the firewall. User control gives access to service according to which user is attempting to access it. This feature is usually applied for local user inside the firewall perimeter. Last is behavior control. Behavior control allows to control the use of any particular service. For example, firewall may filter emails to eliminating spam. Okay, so this is all about the design goal. Okay, now we have covered capabilities of firewall, limitations of firewall technology, two types of levels, network and application level, and design goals. In that design goals we have some uh, techniques for accessing the control. Okay, so move forward to the next point. This is the type of firewall. There are three types of firewall: packet filtering router, application level gateway, circuit level gateway. Now start with packet filtering router. How to protect firewall to the data. These are the three types. Basically three types are used for protecting the data. Okay, now packet filtering. Now see the diagram. In this diagram there are private network and the other side is the internet. Okay, uh, packet filtering firewall works at the network level of the OSI model or IP layer of TCP. They are usually part of router. A router is a device that receives packets from one network and forwards them to the another network. In packet filtering firewall, each packet is compared to set of criteria before it is forwarded. Depending on the packet and the criteria, the firewall can drop the packet, forward it, or send a message to the originator. A rule can be Rules can be included: source and destination IP address, source and destination port number, and protocol use. Packet filtering router applies rules to each incoming and outgoing IP packet according forward and discards it. You can see the diagram. Filtering rules are based on information contained in the network facts such as source IP address, destination IP address, source and destination, transport level address, IP field interface. Okay, this is packet filtering router. Next type is application layer gateway. Okay, now you can see the diagram. In the diagram, there are some applications are used: telnet, FTP, SMTP, and HTTP. Okay, application level gateway, also called as proxies, are similar to the circuit level gateways except that they are application specific. They can filter packet at the application layer of the OSI model. Incoming or outgoing packets cannot access services for which there is no proxy. In plain terms, an application level gateway that is configured to be a web proxy will not allow any FTP, Gopher, Telnet, or other traffic through, because they examine the packets at application layer. They can filter application specific commands such as http, post, and get, etc. This cannot be accomplished with either packet filtering, firewalls, or circuit level. Neither of which know anything about the application level information. Okay, application level gateway can also be used to log user activity and logins. They offer a high level of security but have a significant impact on network performance. This is because of context switches that slow down network access dramatically. They are not transparent to end user and require manual configuration of each client of computer. Uh, this is the diagram of application level gateway. Telnet, FTP, SMTP, and HTTP. These are the applications are used for inside communication and outside communication. Okay. The third type is circuit level gateway. You can see in the diagram there it makes a circuit for out and in. They are connected to each other in a specific line to the outside connection and the inside connection. Circuit level gateway works. Circuit level gateway works at the session layer of the OSI model or TCP layer of TCP/IP. They monitor TCP handshaking between packets to determine whether a requested session is legitimate. Information passed to a remote computer through a circuit level gateway appears to have originated from the gateway. This is useful for hiding information about protected network. Protected network. Circuit level gateway are relatively unexpensive and have an advantage of hiding information about the private network they protect. On the other hand, they do not filter individual packets. The circuit level gateways does not permit end-to-end TCP connection, but two TCP connections are set up. A typical use of circuit level gateway is in situations when system admin trusts the internal users. Okay, so this is the diagram of circuit level gateway, which is used circuit communicate to the inside connection and the outside connection. So today we have covered these topics: capability of firewall, limitations of firewall, firewall technology, two types, design goal, and types of firewall. So other part will be seen in next lecture. This is lecture 2. Remaining part will be seen in lecture 3. Thank you very much.